School Camp 3. If you haven't already watched 1 and 2, go watch them. So, I'll be telling you about my camp experience again. So, when we all got into dry clothes, our next activity was mountain biking. So we all walked down to the shed with all the bikes in it. So we got to the shed with all the bikes in it. Then a guy, like the mountain biking guy, instructor guy, would tell us like, this one's the front brake, this one's the back brake. But me and my friend, we ride bikes like at home. Like we have our own bike, so we weren't listening, we were just talking. So yeah. So when we picked our bikes, we had to follow this little dirt road where we got the canoes and stuff. And then if you go to this little road on the canoe, if you go to this little road near the canoes, there's like apparently a track. So then we went there. So when I got to the track, well, me and my friend got to the track, we were very disappointed with the track because the track was just so bad. It was just like a grass thing and it had roots all over the ground. It was just bad. If you're wondering why me and my friend was so upset about how bad the trail was, I'll show you. We were so upset because on like the way in, when we like on the bus and we first was there, we saw all these like wood mountain bike things. So we're like, oh yeah, we're so excited to ride these and stuff. So, but we never did. So that was disappointing. Then after that, we played some games, but I don't really want to talk about them because they were trash. So one was like you had to like, no, there was actually one, but no, there was one, and the like you had to kick cones, and then one team had to like pick them up. So for dinner we had chicken schnitzel, and honestly, it was pretty good. And I think for dessert we had chocolate mousse, which was pretty good as well. I remember that on the TV that night we were watching Aussie Gold Hunters, and everyone was just like, because the teacher was like in his room, I think, so everyone was just going crazy, fighting over the remote and stuff, and it was just like basically stuck on Aussie Gold Hunters because everyone was fighting over it. So yeah. So when we went to like bend stuff, we were just talking in the dark because it was lights out, but we had one of our shoes in the door, so we still got some light in there. So yeah, we were just talking in the dark, and then we eventually got to sleep. So I get waking up in the middle of the night from my teacher turning the light on, and then I was just like, why'd you turn the light on? Turn it back off. I'm trying to sleep. And then, yeah. And I looked down, my friend fell off the bed. I don't even know how, but he fell off. And I looked down, there's blood all over the bottom of the bed frame, nearly like all of his face, puddle of blood on the floor. And I was just like, what the hell happened? And there was already like 3 teachers in there. And I just laid down, I was like, what just happened? And literally every single camp instructor, teacher that was there, everyone was in there. and I didn't even hear him fall. I remember this like oldest teacher putting lots of bandages around his head, not just the side where he hit his head, everywhere, to the point he could barely see, like he was wearing a ski mask basically out of bandages. And yeah, but he was like, no, I'm fine. But then the teacher was like, no, you have to wrap it tightly. And then he went to the hospital, obviously. After that, I was told that I had to sleep on I could get a choice if I wanted to sleep in the teacher's room. And I was like, ew, I don't want to sleep in his bed. But, so I just picked to sleep on the lounge. And I was up all night. And so I went for a walk in the middle of the night just because I was bored. And I just walked around like the camp thing and stuff. Yeah. And then we did archery the next day, and I don't really want to talk about that because it was just normal, nothing cool happened, and it was boring. We did archery tag and then normal archery. And the next day, we didn't have any other activities to do, so me and my other friends started playing Russian roulette with oranges, and you spin a stick. Whoever it lands on has to throw oranges at people. And after that, we started heading home, and I was just sitting with one of my other friends. We were just talking. It was a very long and boring drive home, but I liked my first school camp because that was my first one. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. And if you like and subscribe. And if you want more videos like this, I don't know.